Well, Volkswagen is finally getting around to moving the Jetta onto its MQB platform, which is a set of components that underpin the rest of the Volkswagen lineup, but it also means the car gets just a little bit bigger and definitely still targeted towards an American-only audience. In fact, they said they've made this one ride even softer and more compliant, so it's losing a bit of its kind of Germanic, solid feeling ride, we're afraid. We'll have to see when production models are available to test, but in the meantime, it definitely looks fresh again, so it'll buy itself a few years as far as that goes. The size is about as tight as a typical American is going to want to take a look at a small family sedan at, especially with sedans falling out of favor. So I think Volkswagen is smart to make it a little bit bigger. Still powered by turbocharged engines pretty much across the lineup here. The 1.4 liter turbo is good for 184 pound-feet of torque, which is what you need to rely on because it's only 147 horsepower. But you can still get a 6-speed manual in the base models, which is kind of exciting. Everything else uses an 8-speed automatic, so pretty contemporary packaging from that aspect. And really, interior-wise, still very Volkswagen design-themed. Nothing too daring inside. The materials are middle of the road, I guess I would say. There's some impressive technology on board, audio system, premium audio systems, things like that available, as well as I think Apple CarPlay now featured here, but there's still some cost-cutting materials around this vehicle. In fact, they've gone back to a torsion beam rear suspension on some of these trims to open up packaging and save on some costs. But again, if you'd rather spend money on something that your average consumer isn't going to notice, that's one way to save and still pay for the high-tech turbocharged engines. So we can't really fault Volkswagen for that. This is the particularly sporty-looking R-line trim, but some of the more classically middle-of-the-road trims still look good and fresh to our eye, but it doesn't look like the shelf life of the design is going to last too long. So hopefully Volkswagen has a plan to keep these fresh, and hopefully we see a GLI return to the lineup before too long.